What's up? How's it going? It's Tuesday. Um, I did what I said I was gonna do, and I spent not that long, like a couple hours, um, farming up some materials. So we're good today to just steamroll a little bit through the story, do some side tasks, actually do objectives and stuff instead of um, just catching Pokemon nonstop. And the reason why that's exciting is I want to unlock more game features so that we can catch more Pokemon at a better and higher consistency. So that's about all I have to say about that. I have put up a stream schedule on Twitch. We're playing Pokemon today and Pokemon on Thursday, and Sunday will be variety stream. Don't know what it's going to be yet because I haven't made up my mind, but it's either going to be Final Fantasy 14 or World of Warcraft. One of the two MMOs, could even be Warframe. It's going to be one of the games that like I've been playing, you know? Um but that's about it. That's all I got as far as updates are concerned. So I guess let's jump into the game. And as I said, I have stocked up. So I have 300 Pokeballs, 127 Great Balls, 25 Legend Balls, 35 Feather Balls. Um. Hold up. If I make a poll, can I make a poll in this? Eh. I want to make a poll and just have it be up for like the first hour. Because I would like to know, if people um want me to do side objectives or not. Let's see. Predictions. It's not a prediction. Activity feed. I did this. How do you... I just never do this stuff, so it's one of those things where I just have no idea. But how do you start a poll? Hmm. Open your stream manager. So that's what it is, because I have the mod view. That's annoying. It's annoying because if you have mod view open, you should be able to, start a poll from there, right? But if I open up stream manager, yeah, I have a manage poll button here. So if I do this, there we go. Channel points now available in polls. Do I do side objectives or rush story? Side objectives, story. Boom, boom. And we'll just let it run for 10 minutes, since that seems to be the longest duration I can have for that. But we'll go ahead and put that up. Okay. So that's there for anybody who feels like putting in their 2 cents. But for the moment, I'm going to start the story because I'm pretty sure this is going to unlock a new area for us. And, like, as much as I'm enjoying the Obsidian Fieldlands, I don't want to stay in the Obsidian Fieldlands. As far as my farming was concerned the past 2 days that I didn't stream, I tried to stick to just farming items. So it's come to Ursaluna as well. This suggests that even Pokemon that are not nobles can be frenzied. I have received no word from Adaman or Irida, but this is not something we can simply ignore. In any case, you have my thanks, Miss Arezu. You did well to inform us of Ursaluna's situation. No problem. Adaman's got his hands full running our clan and all, and Ursaluna's warden wouldn't even give me the time of day. So the Galaxy team are the only ones I could turn to about this. Ursaluna's warden is Mistress Kalaba of the Pearl Clan, is it not? Of all the wardens, she's the most narrow-minded. Bound by tradition, she likely does not take kindly to outsiders meddling in her affairs. And here comes the outsider. I have a new mission for you. In order to study Ursaluna in the Crimson Mirelands, I permit you to show your strengths if necessary. Cool. New area. Let's do it. You'll find the Pokemon there more fearsome. Landscape is harsher. At your current rank, you should be able to handle it. Here's what you should know. Salacian Ruins. You'll find Ursaluna's warden. Okay. So, what I was saying was, I'm gonna buy 5 more item upgrades. What I was saying was I mostly stuck to just gathering items. I caught like a couple of Pokemon here and there, but it was mainly like if I ran across the Eevee, I caught the Eevee. And then there were a couple of shaking trees that like popped out a Wormadam, so I caught the Wormadam. But that was pretty much it. I didn't get anything new, I don't think. Alright, one more. These are getting expensive. Talk about a money sink. Okay. Cool. I'm good. It's plenty of space, I hope. Because a new area also means potentially new crafting materials, right? Oh, it's my counterpart. Oh, hello. I was just getting the itch to battle with you, and now here you are. It must be a sign. You're right. Let me put you into the ground before I head out on a mission. Just 2 Pokemon now. Oh. Hello, Mime Jr. Oof. Sorry, Mime Jr. But you're taking a strong style flame wheel to the face. That's smarts. And there's Pikachu. It's Pikachu! What? How? I guess I use the strong attack. Three attacks. This is a serious battle. Running is not an option. Alright, I'll use another strong style flame wheel. Well, since it didn't go off, yeah, it didn't skip my turns. Let's switch in Luxray. Say I'm just gonna use Crunch. Yeah. Pikachu is dead. Battle decided. I keep finding myself caught up in observing the way Pokemon use their moves. Okay. Sure. Pikachu may not be very happy with me after that. Thank you for battling with me. Here, have this new recipe. Thanks. I've been working on studying those strange space-time distortions. You know the ones I mean? They've been appearing here and there lately. It seems like they hold wonderful items, but frightfully strong Pokemon too. If you plan to go into one, be careful about it. Oh, so I've unlocked a new feature then, right? Let's go to the Your Lance. I'm assuming I unlocked a new feature. Ooh. I see ruins in the hillside. Here we are, my boy. The Crimson Mirelands. An area teeming with poison-wielding Pokemon and plenty of others besides. I've heard about your mission, bro. If you're looking for the Salacian ruins, they're off that way. Okay, so the thing that I looked at. Cool, cool. For now, I'll keep searching for those space-time distortions. There's little way of knowing when or one might appear, but I'll do my best. I'm sure it would be handy if my map could tell me. Space-time distortions are dangerous places where powerful Pokemon appear. However, if you're brave enough, you can find rare Pokemon and items inside. Okay. Okay, that's new. Psyduck isn't new. Oh no. Wow. Alright, I wasn't expecting to immediately drown. Took a blind jump, but I made it. Also, during my big farming session, I did not come across any new shinies. Bump, bump, bump. Hello. I'm Kalaba of the Pearl Clan. Warden Kalaba to you. Ho, now would you look at that? You have a Celestica flute. You must be the one they say fell out of the space-time rift. That's right. Although I wish people would stop saying that I fell out of the sky. I see, I see. I've already heard about you, that you quelled Cleaver in his frenzy. I'm sure many people were saved by your actions, but I wonder if there wasn't some other way to handle the situation. What you did is hardly different from bullying a Pokemon into submission, after all. And you run about catching Pokemon up in those little balls you carry. I don't need any help from your sort, or the Diamond Clan for that matter. That young lady, Arizu, offered to help, but associating with the Diamond Clan, it just won't do. Be on your way. There is much I must do, and I'd prefer not to be distracted any further. You old bat. Ah, Brojango, how about you show me the strength that could quell even a frenzied lord? Gladly, Volo. Okay. Didn't really think that through. My Palava might still be hurt. But the stupid Togepi. Okay. Okay. That's what that symbol means. My bad. Strong Thunderfang. Goodbye, Togepi. What's next? It's a Gibble. Ow. I use Training Kiss. Ooh. And again. Alright, Gibble's out. Oh my, you're quite adept at instructing your Pokemon in battle. My goodness, that was fun. But my Luxray died. Such prodigious strength. Now let me just heal up your Pokemon. Thanks. Well, no, I think that settles it. I must ask for your help in retrieving the stolen wall fragment. With your skill, it should be a cinch. Wait, stolen? Yes, exactly. Some bandits pillaged the Salacian ruins and made off with a fragment of the wall engravings. Okay. Have you not heard of the notorious misfortunes? They're a trio of bandits that have even hit us Ginkgo Guild merchants more than a few times. Not the kind of regulars I like to have, let me tell you. Mistress Kalava is doing everything she can to regain that fragment, but at 99 years old, it's a bit hard for her to chase leads all over the place. Got it. That's why she's in a bad mood. So what do you say? Sure. Okay. You know, I did see the remains of a campfire near the Myerlands camp. Worth checking out. Sure. Bum, 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 bum. Is that where I'm going? Eeh. Yeah. What's that? It's a Paris. They're so angry. There is a campfire remnant near. 4 little stumps. Now who might you be? Not some stray traveler from the look of you. Dun. There's only one reason people go poking around or go poking around out here in the middle of nowhere. You're after us 3, aren't you? Sisters, we should introduce ourselves properly before we show this poor fool how wrong he was to assume he could ever beat us. Bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm. Thought you spotted a 4-leaf clover? Well, I'll soon have you sing double. I'm the middle sister, and I'm 1 clover you can't pick. Okay. Heads I win, and tails you lose. You've got no chance in this Game of Fortunes. I'm the youngest coin, but I'm definitely not your good luck piece. We're the infamous bandit trio, the Misfortune Sisters, and your luck's just ran out. Let me handle this. I'll only hurt him a little. Not sure you wanted to do that. Toxicroak is poison. Is it poison water? It is not. Poison dark then? Or poison fighting? Okay. Oh. See, I want to send Kadabra out, but I'm worried that Kadabra is going to take a fist to the face and go down instantly. Strong style confusion from my Alpha Kadabra. Cool. Perfect. Battle decided. I'm not fond of this outcome, but at least it's still better than plowing fields for the Galaxy team. Okay. New move. Wow. The Galaxy team continues to spoil things for me even after I've left. Take the blasted fragment and go. Just leave us alone. That's all I had to do. Fragment was once part of a stone panel in Slacian ruins. Blah. The weird writing on it made us think the stupid thing was some kind of treasure. But it turned out to be a worthless slab of junk. All that effort for nothing. Tell me, why were you even seeking us out? What set you on this path? Goodness, how selfless of you, to go so far out of your way for the sake of another. Not all of us have the luxury of offering such unthinking kindness to strangers. For some of us, simply surviving another day takes all that we have. And I've got a score to settle with Team Galaxy Team, which now includes you. Remember what those ancient verses tell us. Why is it, in days of spring, beneath the soft crest of the sun, the blossoms tremble and fall, spirits lashed by uncertainty? Your days are also numbered, Galaxy Fool. I was hoping they would smoke bomb. That would have been great. Like, come on. Come on. All right. Loop. Nice. And that's kind of what I was hoping was going to start happening when I came over here. Ooh. Was that, gathering the stones would start giving out higher tier minerals like iron. Boop, boop, boop. This is something, right? Castor fern. Okay, that's new. Alright, Volo, I have returned. Good work. Very good work indeed. You got the fragment back safe and sound. I'm well aware of Kalaba's reputation. They say she's stubborn, too old-fashioned, and so on, but she's given the Pearl Clan all she has. Ever since she was young, she lived her prime years here in the Hisui region, trusting in the guidance of the almighty Sinnoh. I don't think that it's that she hates the Diamond Clan or the Galaxy team. Rather, I think she simply loves the Pearl Clan very, very much. Anyway, I do hope you're able to call Ursaluna's Frenzy. A raging Pokemon in the area definitely isn't good for business, I assure you. What up, girl? Oh, so you've come to bother me again? Well, come as often as you like, but it won't change my mind. What? You went and retrieved the fragment from those bandits? Why go out of your way like that for a complete stranger like me? I guess you're that eager to calm Ursaluna. If possible. I'll admit, I didn't expect anybody else to truly care for Ursaluna. Well then, let's see that wall fragment. There it is. And there we go, good as new. Hold on. I have to read unknown. All lives TOU touch other? All lives touch other? Is that what that says? That doesn't seem to make no. Yeah, all lives touch other. All lives touch other lives to create something. Anew and alive. Of course, I just said all that. I struggled all that to just have it read to me anyway. I suppose it means people helping each other, like how you helped me retrieve the fragment. I've read this passage many, many times, but this is the first time I've truly understood what it means. Maybe this is Almighty Sinnoh's guidance. What is your name then, boy? It's Bro Django. Don't yell at me. I see. Bro Django. Please lend me your strength so that we may help Ursaluna. It's true that Ursaluna has become enraged, but he doesn't seem to be in an utter frenzy. I think he will return to his normal state if we can just give him some medicine. I could never bring myself to engage Pokemon in battle. That's something I can rely on you for, am I right? Yeah, kind of. I'm trying to open this bag of cookies. Ursaluna prefers to stay on Sludge Mound. Alright. Let's head to the Sludge Mound. Oh. Ah. Cool. And we'll see any cool Pokemon along the way. What's this? Oh, that's a caster friend. I don't want to get messed up by an alpha Tangrowth. Hardy Grains. Definitely not what we're looking for. Iron Chunk. Krogunk. Gravelers. Hippopotas. And Hippowdon, right? Is that what it's called? Interesting. Okay. I missed, but it was good enough. Over here, bro, Django. Ursaluna is enraged, yes, but he must still recall his long relationship with the Pearl Clan. He never fails to show up the moment I play my Celestica flute. It would have been fun if there was different, like, tunes for the different animals or Pokemon. Now show your mettle. Just remember that Ursaluna is a Pokemon very dear to the Pearl Clan. I will not permit you to catch him. I don't need to. We're gonna do a strong style, calm mind. I didn't even think about the fact that, like, Drifblim is the counter here. Nope, never mind. It's got play rough. That's annoying. Let's use a strong style confusion. Wow, that did nothing. Let's bring out Luxray. And let's crunch our way to victory. Ursaluna's ground, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Oh, but that means Leafeon is the call, right? Bam, 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 bam. Ow. Leafage, a strong style. Let's go. That face. I wasn't ready for it. Okay. At least I didn't lose anybody this time. You defeated Ursaluna. Move mastered. Oh, dang. Ursaluna, my poor darling. You must be exhausted from running around like that. Come, let me make you all better. I have here a special medicine of the Pearl Clan. It'll clear out any poison in a Pokemon's body. If poison is what's causing Ursaluna's rage, this is sure to calm him down. We'll call it Toxicon. Blech. It's so potent that we can only use it on tough, resilient Pokemon like Ursaluna. There, dear Ursaluna, you've calmed down now, haven't you? This is all very strange, though. He wasn't glowing. Very astute of you. You're exactly right. When you quelled Cleaver's frenzy, I could see the strange light rising into the sky all the way from here. But no such strange light erupted from Ursaluna, nor was he glowing. And what is this clinging to Ursaluna's coat? Seems like some kind of powder. That girl from the Diamond Clan, Arizu. Now, why did she, of all people, find the need to come tell me about Ursaluna, I wonder? Oh, but I almost forgot something important. Play your Celestica flute for me, why don't ya? New Pokemon. And an Earth Plate. Ursuluna is very good at finding things that are buried in the ground. Even if these treasures might not always glitter and gleam. Now go and let your commander know what transpired here, child of the Galaxy team. You can now call Ursuluna and dig for treasure. Nice. Ursuluna! Yeah! Huh? How do I dig? There it is. Yeah. What do we got? Old verse 9. Part of a series of old poems. Judging from the handwriting, it appears they're all written by the same person. Yeah, I'll read it now. I set the bones of Pokemon adrift upon the river. I let my memories flow on, adrift upon the river, and to the ocean they will flow, perhaps all around the world to go. How many bones in days now gone have I now set adrift from me? How many bones in days to come will I set adrift to sea? While every gift with which I part takes a sliver of my heart. Okay. Deep. Happening. Is that one of the little spirit flames over there? Oh! Haunter, my boy! I'm coming for you. Yeah, does look like you're the first one here today. What's up, Tim? How you doing? Does Ursuluna sprint? Doesn't seem like it. Good. Yep, I decided to push forward into the next area because I figured might as well start unlocking like gameplay features. Am I going like the wrong way? There's just really not that many bridges connecting these two landmasses. Granted, my first time across was not by a bridge. Aww. It's fine. Is that a Yanma? That is a Yanma. Release Pokemon that you caught. That you want to release, you can get items. Yeah. Someone told me that the first day. I haven't gotten around to that yet. Once I feel... Oh, it's a Psyduck. I was like, what is this Pokemon? But it was a Psyduck on its back. Yeah, once I feel the need to clean out my storage, I'll probably do a bit more about that. Oh god, there's another one. Oh lord. Right, they're poison. I don't like the fact that it doesn't allow you to select multiple Pokemon, then release them all at once until the end of the game. Really? That's annoying. Wow, everybody's in a bad spot. A good ground Pokemon would pay dividends here. I'll use a Agile Confusion because I'm not trying to knock this Ghastly out. But I knocked it out anyway. One at a time. Yeah, that sounds miserable. And then selecting yes multiple times. I see. Missing satchel. Yep. Hello? There we go. Okay, I was gonna say, I saw something big just now. And it's the Alpha Ursaluna, or Ursaring. Is that an Alpha Golbat over there too, or is it just a big Golbat? It's just a big Golbat. Just a big boy. Yeah, I got a thing when I went into this region that like space-time distortions were a thing. So I thought that like that was me unlocking access to that feature. But I suppose need to do a little bit more work. Anywhere from 15 to 40 minutes. Oh, are they time limited? Or are you saying it takes 15 to 40 minutes? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Alpha Pachirisu is not a static spawn. Oh. Oh, and there's the box saying that a space-time distortion is forming. Only lasts for like 5 minutes. Gotcha. Well, I was coming over here to grab. Oh no, it went away. Oh, there it is. I was grabbing that. Oh, I saw the red for the Roselia and I thought it was alpha on something's eyes. There's the space-time distortion. Okay. Oh, and they get marked on your map. Cool. Gotcha. I'm gonna go to my camp and take a quick rest to heal my pokies. And then I'm assuming, yeah, the space-time distortion is just there. Still there. Yeah, I didn't. Whoa, no! Did it again. I was gonna say I didn't change the time of day specifically because I didn't want to mess with the space-time distortion. Yeah. No, I wasn't. I kind of figured as much. Alright. I guess I gotta take the long way around since I don't have access to a secondary camp here yet. There it is. Go the other way, because this way does not have a bridge. Isn't it on the same landmass that I'm on? Looks like it is according to the map. Hello! I've come for the distortion. Hello? It's fine. No big. So wait, is this like fully formed or is this not fully formed yet? Because like this doesn't look like anything special just yet. Well, in the meantime, why don't we just catch some new Pokies? Do some light gathering, you know. You know, things you do. Whoops. I let him see me. Oh, he saw me too. Uh-oh. 5 minutes after it spawns fully formed. Nice. Change moves, because I've learned new ones. Yeah, look at all this. I'm gonna switch tackle out for Leaf Blade. 85 power. Yeah. Confirm A. Yep. I'm sure you already figured this out. That since you slept, nobody really knows how much time is left. I'm assuming it's not going to be... It shouldn't affect too much things. Do I Leaf Blade you? I'll use Leafage first because it's double weak. And I'm not trying to kill it. I want to capture it. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I use voice to text all the time, and sometimes I read back what I've sent to people that I'm talking to. I'm like, what was happening here? Like, how did this come about as the sentence that happened when I sent what I sent? Iron chunk. Leaf. Soot foot. Technically, gotta catch Barrel too. Yeah. No, I hate it when I do that. Like, I'll be in the middle of watching something and I have to text somebody. Am I supposed to be inside the distortion, like, to make the reward spawn, or does it not matter? Doesn't matter? Okay, cool. Cool. No, you weren't supposed to turn around yet. I see. So I'm supposed to be searching for something right now. Oh. I see. Never mind. It started. I'm in. It's an Eevee. Um, 3 rare Pokemon spawns, which, okay, and some random money. Gotcha. I'll go for the capture. That's cool though. Alright, so there's my first Pokemon. Thought I heard something just now. Oh, Stardust. Okay. Hello. Have all this. Whoops. They're teleporting. Whoa, hello, Umbreon. Porygon. Rare spawn is a Porygon. Got it. Okay, I'm fighting a Luxio, Porygon, and Umbreon. I want to switch to Luxray. Since that'll do better against the others. And then I want to use Crunch on the Luxio and eliminate it. So, Crunch the Luxio, it's gone. Oh. Ouchie. Evolution items, got it. I just got frozen. Is that what happened? Porygon's level 23. I'm level 35. Maybe just a bite. Okay. Here comes the knockout. And I'm putting in Drifblim because he's my bulkiest boy right now. Tri-attack doesn't affect me. Time doesn't fly, so no time will pass. Got it. Great Ball on the Porygon, right? Because this is a more elusive Pokemon to catch. There's the catch. And then that's gonna hurt. Yep. Not affected, right? Do I want to put Happiny in? Because like Happiny resists dark, right? Because it's fairy? Maybe? This poor little baby. Can't mimic something if it didn't happen. And then I'll use a strong style Fairy Wind. Don't die? Okay. Agile Draining Kiss. Perfect. That's really funny. I'll do that again. Without a crit, hopefully. Okay. And now I go for the catch. Got a blueprint for Star Shard. 5,000 apiece. Oh, and I'm assuming you craft them with Stardust. Alright, Umbreon, catch. Cool. What was... Oh, it's a Flareon. Whoop. That was a terrible idea. Oh, it's just the Flareon in the fight. Okay, never mind. I thought I was about to fight the Flareon and the evolved Weasel at the same time, and I realized that that was gonna suck big time. Please don't crit. Okay. Just use the Great Ball. Most of the things that you can get in Distortion are the only thing is you can... Okay, got it. I understand what you are trying to say. Another Great Ball. Okay. Flareon caught. Running away. So I want to pick up these shards and the dust. Porygon. So I want to get in battle with this, right? Uh-oh. No! Okay. Whew. I'm just gonna do strong style. Oh wait, no! Porygon was not my target! Okay, he's still alive. Kolava's not surviving though. This is rough. Alright, let's put Leafeon in. Let's get rid of the Floatzel, because that just makes a lot of sense. We'll get rid of the Luxio next. Ow. Luxio, we'll just Leaf Blade the Luxio too. It's not going to be super effective, but it'll be better than not. And then we'll just use Leafage, because I don't want to like do too much damage. Ooh. Ow. Capture. Get in the ball. Oh no. There we go. That's 2 Porygons in this one Distortion so far. Alright, so... Oh, hello. That's a Porygon 2, right? Okay. So you can spawn Porygon Z during this. Ow. Okay. There's a Snorlax down there. Hello, Snorlax. It looks like it's also in the fight. Okay. Understood. Get rid of the Luxio. That hurts so much. Can I Leaf Blade the Snorlax? And see where that leaves me? Okay. Leafeon's going down. Drifblim. Immune to Tri-Attack. And probably whatever. Nope. Snorlax is using Bite. Never mind. I was going to say probably immune to whatever Snorlax is using too, but not so much. Strong Style Confusion on Snorlax. I need to check Drifblim's moves because I'm sure I have something better by now and I just haven't been on top of it. That was a crit? What? Porygon's good to have on the team. That's good to know. And there's the knockout. Okay. Dang. It sucks that like my bulkiest Pokemon is also getting absolutely demolished. And I can't evolve this freaking Happiny yet. Great Ball on the Snorlax. No, what? These stupid controls make me so angry. Oh, Kadabra's going down for sure. Alright, I'm sending in Quilava. I want to catch the Snorlax. How do you do that move? Supposed to not. Bulldoze did not affect the Drifblim, but Kadabra doesn't isn't considered flying. Right? I'm pretty sure. The Drifblim died to Bite. I'm going to use an agile style Flame Wheel and hope that that does not KO this Porygon too. Cool. It got burned though. We'll just use Quick Attack. Or not. Here comes Tri-Attack. Ooh. You are assisting a little bit, yeah. I do appreciate the information as it's coming. And there goes Quilava. Alright, Luxray is going in. Definitely not feeling as strong as I thought I was going to feel coming into this area. That's fine. Such is life sometimes. Dang, that hurts. I want to throw a ball, please. I hate the whole pressing the trigger to throw a ball thing. I just want to press A. Oh, grew enraged. Tri-Attack. And there goes Luxray. That means Happiny's going out. And then there was one. Come on, Porygon 2. There you go. Okay. And all that with only a halfpenny left in my party to get all of the experience from the battle. Alright, so I'm just picking up items now, right? Even if you didn't catch them, you just revive your Pokemon. Oh, I see. Oh, which reminds me, I should just do that instead of not. This Kadabra is a real letdown. Like, I thought Alpha Kadabra was gonna be like a linchpin in my team, and just about every time it's gone out to battle anything, it has died. It's so frail. Alright. I believe I've picked up... Oh, here's one more. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I picked up about everything. Heracross. I could go for Heracross. Get rid of the Luxio. Tackle's no big deal. I didn't know the Pokemon's health stayed low, so that's actually really helpful to know. That's a ball of mud. Pin missile. Alright, I want a... Gotcha. I'll go with a strong ember. That's not cool. Because now I have to worry about the burn killing the Heracross. Location, time distortion spawns. This is the Pokemon that's going to most likely happen it, or rare ones. Gotcha. Well, so far the only Heracross I've seen in the game has been that, what's it called? The alpha one in the other area. Luxrays and a Floatzel. So that's the first Heracross I've seen that's not the alpha one. Ball of mud. What is this? I'm assuming I need that item, don't I? 2 Eevees. Moonstone. Discard. Because I want this Magmizer up here. Yeah, Magmarizer. I'm assuming... I looked at some of the items somewhere, and I'm assuming this is for evolving... Use gravel on him. Yeah, I will. This is for evolving Magmar, right? Like, that's where my brain went. Hello. There we go. Blue shard. Any more shards on the ground over here? Green shard. Green shard. And the distortion is gone. Magmortar. Yeah, because I saw Magmarizer, Electrizer for Electivire. Like, my brain was like, oh, okay, gotcha. We're going with, like, the literal interpretation of these words and the Pokemon. It's unfortunate that shiny Gengar isn't just white like Mega and Gigantamax Gengar are. Because that would make it a whole lot easier to see if it spawns in the wild. Those are Whiscaches, right? What is this tree? This thing looks so sad. It's a Hoppo berry. Alright. Real quick, guys. Gonna take a 5-minute break because I have to go downstairs real quick and I have to adjust the AC because I'm freezing. Yeah, it looks even more sad. So let's take 5 minutes, roundabouts. If you're on Twitch, you'll get hit with some ads. I run ads to try to get rid of the pre-rolls. So it'll be 3 minutes worth of ads and then pre-rolls will be gone for an hour. But we'll be back in give or take 5 minutes. Alright. I have returned. I didn't need the whole 5 minutes after all. Got my water. Got my hoodie on. Turned the AC up, I guess. Turned up temperature. It was just freezing cold in here a minute ago. Maybe I'm being a little dramatic. It was cold, though. I'm gonna have some Nerds gummy clusters. You know, snack of champions. I had some of the pink lemonade ones, and I really liked those, but I think they're behind the bed. I think they fell when I was snacking on them yesterday. Alright. I suppose I should go deposit all this stuff, right? That was enjoyable, though. Let's go here. I guess I should go back to town, right? Like, that makes sense. I just want to look this up real fast. Because, like, my assumption, right? Did that. Interesting. So, yeah. And this whole time, I was thinking Happiny was going to evolve from friendship, because that's, you know, how babies evolve typically. But apparently, Happiny needs an evolution item. So, if that's the case, let's go back, because it said that you could buy the evolution item with merit points, and you get merit points for finding these lost satchels. So, let's go. Something stuck to me. Oh, hello. It's unknown A. Sure. Oh man. Does that mean that we have to catch every letter of unknown to complete their Pokedex? Okay. Press the Y button while viewing the cover of your Pokedex to jump to your unknown research notes. Got it. Yeah, I'll report. They're all new, well, they're mostly new. Okay. Thanks for the money. Appreciate it. Don't care. Cool. I would like to return to the village because I want to go back to Obsidian Fieldlands so I can look for missing satchels. Oh my god. Now you're gonna talk to me? There you are, you'd rather hurry. Okay, bye. I know there's several missing satchels that I haven't picked up here yet, and that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I have 2 down this way, I have 2 right here. So let's get all of those, and then I can get the evolution item for Happiny. Alright. I should be on the lookout now. I know is that it right there? Okay, there's one. On the lookout again. There it is. And then sprint down the coastline. Turn up my headphones a little bit. So we did catch our first shiny the other day, right? Like during the stream. But I didn't hear the noise for the shiny spawn. So I want to turn up my headphones just a tad bit, just so that I know that I'll hear the noise. I also went online and looked at like what people were setting like their settings to make it more noticeable. Alright, we're coming up on one of the areas now. I think I already see it. Yep. And then last one's over here. This way. These stupid Mr. Mimes. They made me so angry the other night. Their stupid barriers. Okay, I'm looking for a satchel. There it is. Okay. That's all my satchels. Cool. Turn to the village. And allegedly, let me just look at this real fast. Happiny. We're at research level 7. We can use baby doll eyes 5 more times. Capable of being evolved without a stone. Yeah, night and day. I know that. And I already caught an Umbreon, so I'll just want to evolve during the day. There it is, right? Yep. One of these, please. Okay. So let's go. Actually, we'll go to the Mirelands because I want to be in the Mirelands. But we're going to start a fight, use Baby Doll Eyes 5 times on something that Happiny can survive against. And then we're going to evolve it. And maybe, if I'm lucky, that will satisfy all of the necessary stuff for its Pokedex entry. Two. I'm not worried about it. I know I have to use it 5 times, and then worst case scenario, I wait till I find another Happiny and just catch it. One more. And now I'm just gonna Draining Kiss into the Psyduck faints. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Pokedex. Task with unreported data. Yeah, so there's the 25 now. It's colored, so I know it's ready to go. So time to get a Chansey, which will be great because I need the bulk. I need another bulky Pokemon for when I need to be able to like switch out, you know? Evolved into Chansey. Perfect. And now I can immediately evolve into Blissey. Because the friendship is high enough. Do I immediately evolve into Blissey? Hold on. Pokemon Legends. Chansey. Pokemon Legends. Because I know some Pokemon. Or does it matter for moves? Does it matter for learning moves in this game if I evolve it into Blissey? That's the question. That is what I am wondering. Cerebi. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Oh, here we go. Legends Arceus. Okay. 15, 28, 35. Okay, soft-boiled. And then Blissey. Legends Arceus. Huh. Why? Okay. Trying to look at this. Legends Arceus. Level 43 for Double Edge. Blissey's level 43 for Double Edge. 34 for Soft Boiled. Okay, so they learn moves at the same levels. You can buy moves in this game. Okay. But they learn all their moves at the same levels. So it doesn't matter if I evolve or not, because at level 34 they both get soft boiled, level 43 they both get double edge. So if I evolve, it should just be better. Cerebi, I've never looked at this website before. Where, why? It has 90 more base stat total than Chansey does. Show you how to buy moves. That's from the person in town, right? Oh, but I shouldn't have evolved because I could have done Chansey Pokedex tasks. My bad. That was completely... Yeah, training ground and Lady. That was completely my bad. I didn't even think about that. But I would have had to... Okay. So I would have had to get to level 43 anyway to get soft-boiled. Because that's the only thing I could have done. So... no problem there. And then for this, Draining Kiss, Double Edge. Cool. You want to go? Meet Blissey. Who needs a little bit of a heal. Nice. Equivalent to Kirby. I would say that there are better Pokemon that you could attribute that to. Let's throw a Pokeball. Okay. Cool. That's my first Carnivine. Cool. So we got the Happiny evolution, which is good because I just wanted to get that out of the way. Hello, Unknown D. Okay, so how do unknowns work? I can't just throw a Pokeball at it, can I? I thought when it was explaining the unknowns to us, it said that you can't just, or that they had resistance to Pokeballs. So, never mind. Never mind, I was misled, or I read wrong. One of the two. One of those two things possibly happened. Alright, we're gonna continue along with the main quest for now. And then I'll worry about doing side stuff. No. That's so annoying. Go back to the unknown page. Is it gonna show me stuff now? Cool. Yes. Go on the Pokemon you capture and loot underneath. Yeah. I saw the writing underneath. Let's go to the village so that we can progress the storyline and see what's next. Ba-bum. I'm assuming I'm going upstairs, right? Yeah. Because she said I had to go to the commander. Benny. Bro, we have a situation here. Let me explain. Lilligant, our clan's Lady of the Ridge, is in a frenzy. And Arizu knowingly kept this from me. The Lady of what? Yes, there are only female Lilligant, which makes this honored one our Lady of the Ridge. This isn't time for cultural lessons. I'd like to find out just what Arizu is thinking, but she's nowhere in Jubilee Village. Last I saw, she was at the wallflower, polishing off a big old plate of potato mochi. Not that I blame her. My cooking is simply irresistible after all. If Arizu of the Diamond Clan was somehow involved in that situation, with the raging Ursaluna of the Pearl Clan, it could lead to the two clans going at each other's throats again. Tell me, Commander, if we do end up in a struggle with the Pearl Clan, what will your people do? We're Switzerland. If we were to show support for one side, it would put us at odds with the other. We came here to create a home for ourselves, not to take part in tearing the land apart. After all the work you put in to get us to treat one another as equals to keep us from fighting, I suppose it's no surprise you'd refuse to intervene. Bro, perhaps you have some idea how we might address the situation. I could call Ursaluna. Cool. Let's do it. Quell Pokemon that cause harm. I came to make a new war. A new home without war or strife. Not to cause a war. My bad. I will not cause a war with the two factions. But I will catch their gods when it comes time. Do I want to switch my Pokemon out? My team feels very one-dimensional. I thought about taking one of the Porygons earlier. So maybe the Porygon 2? That makes sense, right? I almost want it in place of Kadabra, if I'm going to be honest. I also have Umbreon here as an option. And it is ever so slightly stronger. Not stronger. Bulkier than my Luxray. My Luxray's got good all-around stats. My Quilava's going to be a Typhlosion soon, which I'm very much looking forward to. Excuse me. I kind of want to switch. Where is it? One of these guys in for Kadabra. Because water and ground is more coverage that I don't currently have. Like, I have nothing that's strong against a fire type in my current team. So I think I'm going to take this in place of the Kadabra. Man, it sucks though, because it's so close to evolving into Alakazam. Hold on. We're going to keep it until it evolves. And if Alakazam isn't, like, amazing comparatively, then we're going to switch it out for something else. I say it's close. I actually don't know if it's close. And then we have all these EVs that we can potentially do new evolutions for. And we have 3 of the evolutions now. Heracross isn't really going to fill a particular niche that we don't have already. Well, actually, that's a lie. I don't have a fighting type Pokemon. But fighting is only good against Steel, which I have a fire type for. Rock, which I have a grass type for. And normal, which I don't have anything for, but I also don't necessarily need anything for. I don't know. My team is kind of meh. Change moves. You just have Calm Mind. Why don't you have all these moves on, man? What? Like, I'm using Confusion over here with its 50 power when I could be using Psycho Cut with its 70. Calm Mind for teleport. These are both physical moves, though, so I guess that makes sense that we don't necessarily want them. But we'll use the higher power moves for now. Have you learned new moves that I'm not aware of? I have Flamethrower now. Flamethrower in place of Ember. Okay. Yep. Luxray. Under Shock is 40 power. Yeah, I don't need anything else. From here, Drifblim. I've got to have new moves for you. Yeah. Yeah. Hex in place of Astonish. Mystical Fire in place of Confusion, maybe? Extrasensory in place of Hypnosis. So 3 new moves for Driftblim. Bring in a little bit more of its power. Blissey doesn't have anything new. Okay. Alright, that should do that for us. And let's go check out this person. Because, like, we can see if we can teach Blissey any cool new moves. I want new moves. Blissey. Nice. So I can pay to get new moves here. Dazzling Gleam could be big. Shadow Ball could be big. I don't know if I want Iron Tail. Rock Slide, no. Drain Punch. Alright, we're gonna learn these 3 moves. And then... do I want to teach anything to anybody else? What can Driftblim learn? Driftblim can learn Shadow Ball, which is probably going to be super smart to do. Sorry that I keep flashbanging you guys. Charge Beam. Okay, 90% accurate does not sound great to me. Shadow Ball Kadabra sounds good, but also, do I want multiple Pokemon to have Shadow Ball? Probably not. Leafeon, though, with Energy Ball. Sounds great, actually. That's so bright. I'm like flashbanging myself here. So now, back into this whole thing that we just did. Change moves. Energy Ball in place of Leafage, right? Yeah. I want Mimic instead of Quick Attack. Not that I think that's going to be the craziest strat ever, but who knows, maybe it could come into play. Driftblim, I gave Shadow Ball to, so let's potentially put that on. Shadow Ball, 80. Hex is 65. But it's doubled if the opponent has a thing. So maybe I'll just have Shadow Ball as a secondary move here. Confirm. The question is, am I going to end up using Calm Mind? Probably not. I want this in place of Tackle. Nah, I'm fine on the unknowns for now. Because I'm going to be just kind of moving through. and just kind of catching Pokemon, and whatever I come across, I come across. And then should I get to a point where like I'm actually looking for them and wanting to hunt them down, we could worry about it then. I'm legitimately just trying to make sure that I'm properly powered up enough to face all of the stuff that I'm going to have. Unknown Pokemon on your team. Huh? Because when you're battling a Pokemon, their ability automatically turns into the type... Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying. Yeah. I'm gonna go here. And I can start kind of looking around. The girl who set out earlier must have been eating some of Benny's potato mochi. I could still smell them on her. Wonder if Ursaluna has a sense of smell. They all start at level 25. That's cool. I'm confused. Am I like hunting down Arizu right now? I guess so, right? So let's... I'm assuming she's up there. So I gotta go around, right? That's what my brain's telling me, at least. I see Ghastly. Iron Chunk. Krogunk was just vibing in the water. Hold up. Climb up right here. Right? Be slightly intelligent. Hello? Maybe not if I can't jump properly. Did you guys see that raindrop that, like, was at a right angle? In the middle of all these other raindrops? Can I really not jump here? Jeez. Get this rare mineral. Grab this while we're here. Alright. Arizu's around here somewhere. There she is. What's up? Oh, how did it all go with Ursaluna? I got him calmed down. Thanks a bunch, fella. But how'd you find me all the way out here? Ursaluna found you. I knew he's the center for one of the Pokemon that were blessed by Almighty Sinnoh, but still, wow. My luck's run out, though, as you can most likely tell. I got chased by a Pokemon and sprained my ankle pretty bad as I was running away. It's almost like the world wants to punish me. Ah, there you are. Arizu, right? Eee. Mistress Kalava, I didn't... I owe you an apology. I treated you with disrespect, thinking you were just some whelp from the Diamond Clan. I'm sorry for that. I should have treated you better. Huh? Wait, but... It's not your fault that Lilligan became frenzied, nor that Myers Luna was so enraged. You were trying to help them both, weren't you? I didn't even have the courtesy to listen to you. You'd think someone who's lived as long as I have would be more patient. It's okay, I didn't do a good job explaining myself either. Ursulina only started acting weird after he got too close to Lilligan and smelled her perfume. She was already frenzied by that point, so I'm sure that's what caused it. Ah, that explains the strange powder I found on Ursulina. Must have been powder from Lilligan. But what happened to your leg, dear? I was gathering ingredients to make balms, but I fell and sprained my ankle. See, the reason I went to Jubilife was to get help for Ursulina and also learn about crafting. But while I was there, I bumped into Professor Laventon. He told me about the balms used to quell Cleaver, so I thought I'd make some for Lilligan using her favorite foods. You Galaxy people know all sorts of things. I'd like to learn even more from you, really. Well, then we'd better take care of Our Lady and get all this mess resolved first. Adaman, what were you thinking, doing all this yourself? Did you think I couldn't help you? Though no one would blame you for thinking so. Not much of a leader, am I? I've never even seen Almighty Sinnoh with my own eyes, and I failed to imagine that Lilligan might have become frenzied too. Listen up, bro. I'll take the balms that Arizu made and meet you at the Brava Arena. Don't you worry, Arizu. Brojenga will calm Lilligan, and that will be that. Things should settle down. Head to Brava Arena. That is where Lilligan's seat is. Arizu will be taken care of. My dear Bibberl and I will make sure she reaches her lady. Cool. Wow, that's way up there. Okay. And this isn't... Oh, wait. I say this isn't a straight shot, but if I recall correctly, this is a breakable wall. Which is so funny. To me, at least. But no, it looks like I need to go around this way. So this isn't even the correct way anyway. Alright. Hey, it's an onyx. Worry about that later. Oh, and a stunky. Regular Hippowdon. So, lots of poison types, lots of rock types in the Mirelands. Which, like, makes sense. You know, that's what a mire is. Poisonous swamp. So, I get the aesthetic. The theming. Alright. I don't know who these people are. Is this the Diamond Clan? I'm assuming it is. Alright. This way. This area is kind of a little flat and boring, don't you think? Crow. Can we get Haunch Crow in this game? Because, like, I like Haunch Crow. That's one of those designs that, like, I'm all about. So you've come. Take it, that means you're ready. Of course I am. Time to put that Dark Soul skill set to the test. Lady Lilligan's a sight to see, even in her frenzy. Behold her and be grateful. I hope we didn't keep you waiting. She's walking. She's fine. All it took was one of my poultices to get Arisu's leg all patched up. Kalava, ma'am, I'm deeply sorry we've had to lean on your help so much, especially as we're from different clans. Harizu tried to solve the whole situation herself. I dare say she bit off more than she could chew and caused some trouble, but her heart was in the right place. Listen, Lady of the Ridge, Lilligant is like a dancer, always in motion, always darting about. You'll want to watch her real close and learn how to dodge her moves. That's right, if you keep on dodging, she might get tired out, and that'll be your opening. That's when you can bring out your own Pokemon. I don't need my own Pokemon. I'm a Dark Souls player. Of course, I said that with the cleaver and almost died multiple times. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Lady of the Ridge, Lilligant. Press the Y button to dodge. You'll become invulnerable to Pokemon attacks for a brief moment. Whoops. Wrong button. Who needs a Pokemon? Ah, okay. Different. Bum 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 bum. She's getting angry. And done. Peace. Slow-mo right to the face. Bam. Let's go. And now she's peaceful. Look at her. And metal plate. Perfect. Hey, thank you. You're welcome. You didn't just save Lilligant, you saved Arizu as well. I appreciate it. First Ursaluna and now Lilligant, you're amazing, you know that? Yes, yes I do. Being all frenzied didn't suit Lilligant one bit. I'm so happy she's back to her graceful self. Rizu, you still owe someone an apology. Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. A young one like her is bound to get caught up in some trouble from time to time. Remember what's written in the Celestian ruins? All lives touch other lives to create something anew and alive. There's wisdom in those words. I imagine they're the teaching of Almighty Sinnoh himself. Of course, I had completely forgotten about them until a certain somebody helped me remember. We owe you one, ma'am. Don't try to solve everything by yourself, Arizu. Excuse me. You're a warden. Of all people, we should know how to stand in solidarity with others. It's our job to stand side by side with Pokemon, after all. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Well, I can hardly start yelling at you now after Kolaba wrapped that all that up so nicely. Just one more thing, Arizu. I know you were trying to do what you thought was right, and I approve of that. But from now on, do it without keeping things from me. Agreed? Other than that, no need to change a thing. Except maybe to put in some training. If anything else happens to Lilligant, I need you to be ready to protect her like the warden you are. I understand. Let's work together to keep the Mirelands safe. I'll be sure to inform Marita that both Diamond Clan and Galaxy Team helped save Ursaluna. You did well. All our different groups finally joined hands to work together today. I admit it was a fun day for me, but now it's time for me to be on my way. Listen, you know me. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, and I worship Almighty Sinnoh, the ruler of time. Time is all about change, and we can't live in fear of that. We can only try to help the time we live in change for the better. Okay. Something tells me helping you folks out will help me do that. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for everything. Stay with Lilligant for a while. Sure. What happened, Lilligant? How a kind-hearted Pokemon like you ended up all frenzied, huh? Though it's not like I'm perfect. I hid things and lied and couldn't even keep you safe. I'm really sorry about everything. Lilligant's like, I don't understand you. Now I can teleport. Oh, and the diamond settlement. Gotcha. Let's go to the camp. You're a real wonder. I saw light disappearing into the space-time rift. Quelled another frenzied Pokemon, have you? We still don't know what's causing the lightning that frenzies these Pokemon, but you just go on rescuing them without even a hint of trepidation. You might even change the entire course of history here in Hisui. And I definitely want to be in the good books of someone like that. Let's stay in touch, friend. Volo, you're weird. That's all I have to say about you. You creep me out a bit. I would like to return to the village. I'd like to go down to Electric Avenue. Betty. Hello, Benny. Found her by the scent of my mochi, did you? Of course you did. When you have my level of skill, your handiwork can be recognized from a mile away. Remember to be thankful for getting to eat such masterful mochi when you come for dinner later. But first, don't you owe Kamado a report? Your meal can wait. Benny, you creep me out a little bit too. Something about you is super off-putting. Like when I first arrived here as just a lost child and you said, no food for you. Hello, Kamado. So, you successfully calmed Lilligant. Yes, I did. Excellent. There may well be times when the Galaxy team will be forced to fight against Pokemon, but it is all for the sake of creating a new home for ourselves, free from war and strife. A stranger falls into our world from a rift in space-time. Then frenzies are induced by strange lightning, which likewise falls from that very same rift. But you have no connection to the lightning, isn't that right? We may need to investigate the rift itself to prove your motives are beyond impugning. Sure. Listen, all I'm saying, if I had the ability to lightning bolt people and they go into a frenzy and attack other people, don't you think that I would have put it to use by now? There you go. Piping hot potato mochi fresh from the stove. Is it morning or is it like the next evening? Because like it was just night. Now this is life, eh? Enjoying tasty potato mochi with friends, sharing the latest findings from our Pokemon research, and topping it all off with a good night's sleep. Truly, who could ask for anything more? I don't disagree, yet I keep doing the same thing day after day. Is it really getting us anywhere? With our research or with carving out a life here? I mean, I'm making progress. Ah, well, here's a flashy new recipe to try. It's for an item that should help scatter these gloomy thoughts. Scatterbangs. Bam 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 bam. The next day. Bam, bam, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Morning, sleepyhead. Oh, it's Arisu. You'll never guess what. I'm going to start working at the hairdresser shop. Okay. Now you'll be able to try out my own original hairstyles. Isn't that super exciting? Yeah, kind of. I want to see what's new. Also, the warden. 2 jobs. Stressful. Blah, blah. Cool. Let's do it right now. If you're to work here, you're a family to us, no matter who you are, where you're from. Welcome, Arisu. And you will come with me to Prelude Beach. But I don't wanna. Why? No. These people have just arrived here in Hisui. They will live together with us in Jubilife Village. When we of the Galaxy team first arrived in this land, we came ashore on Prelude Beach. It is where everything began. This is where a new life for all of you will begin as well. We've heard that the Hisui region is inhabited by many powerful and frightening Pokemon. We also heard that the Galaxy team knows a great deal about Pokemon and uses their mysterious powers to help Jubilife Village grow. Indeed, you have both heard correctly. And the reason such tales have reached your ears is largely thanks to Brojango here, one of our Survey Corps recruits. Through the combined efforts of all our team members, let us continue to develop our village and thrive here in the Hisui region. We look forward to doing our part, Commander. Okay. The advancement of our understanding of Pokemon, thanks to the Survey Corps, has expanded the areas where we can operate safely. This is what allows us to welcome in newcomers like them. Brojango, you truly do love Pokemon, don't you? Sure do. Pokemon have done grave injury to many of our fellow members in the Galaxy team, and yet you still find love for these creatures in your heart. I suppose that is a necessary quality for one in the Survey Corps. Remember this, though. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It is imperative that we study them and learn all that we can about them, whether we wish to live alongside them or not. Dum dum dum. And be warned, as the leader of the Galaxy team, I am prepared to make harsh decisions in order to protect Jubilife Village. Commander, Irida from the Pearl Clans arrived. Good. I believe I know what she's here about. As for you, you should see for yourself how Jubilife Village is changing thanks to the Survey Corps' efforts. Then you will come to my office. Sure. Dude's like, I will kill if necessary, but go check out the town. I want to see the new hairstyles available to me. Grab yourself a seat. This was before. This was before. Ooh. Middle part. Side part. Curled is what I have right now, and we know what the braids look like. I kind of like the middle part look. We have more colors available. I don't remember this being an option. Yeah. I kind of still like the white look. So we're going to go with the white hair. We're going to change to a middle part. I hope we unlock more because, like, so far this is okay. But I'll keep my hat on. I still like my hat. Thanks. Oh, okay. She wants the hippopotamus. That's her quest. I can go work on that. Let me talk to Kamado first, just to see if he's going to send me to another new region and potentially unlock another thing, because that would be pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Yo. I commend you on your successful research. Cobalt Coastlands. Okay. There are no Pokemon nobles in the coastlands. We did have a lord in the coastlands until a few years ago. Tragedy took him from us. Now we've had reports of people seeing strange shadowy figures on the island the lord used to call his home. We also have received word from both the Security Corps and the Supply Corps. It seems some of their members were attacked by a ghost while out gathering materials. These are serious concerns, and moreover, my clan just can't tolerate this desecration of our late lord's seat. Normally, I'd entrust this to our warden in the coastlands, but her situation is complicated. Okay. Trust my intentions are clear by now. I hereby order you to investigate these reports. Sure. I'll meet you in the Cobalt Coastlands. I know this must be a bewildering situation to be dropped into. I'm sorry. Think nothing of it. I am all those things. And cool. So I would, yes, I've unlocked a new area. Cool. I'm going to go there and see if that prompts another unlock of a feature. But then I'm probably going to just start working on Pokedex stuff for the Mirelands. Who's stopping me now? If it isn't Bro Django, Leon. This little guy, okay. Though I suppose it's to be expected that I'd run into you in the village. Where are you going to study Pokemon next? The Coastlands. Polina's certainly in a bit of a situation over there. She's a warden, and yet she has no noble to see to. There are even some people in the Pearl Clan that speak ill of her, though not to her face. Oh, but do forgive me. Perhaps I shouldn't be airing dirty laundry. A piece of advice, then, as an apology for wasting your time. Some Pokemon are strongly affected by certain stones which hold mysterious power. With the right stone, you can even evolve some Pokemon. You need look no further than Cleavor for proof of that. What I'm trying to say is this. If you and the Survey Corps want to learn all there is to know about Pokemon of this region, then the stones you find throughout history will be very important. There's even a tale of a stone that contains the power of creation, the very same power Almighty Sinnoh used to create the universe. I trust you'll take my advice to heart and not underestimate how important stones can be. To help grind this fact into you, I'll give you some rather handy stones of things I found. 2 grit pebbles, 3 grit gravel. Ah. I believe the Ginkgo Guild has them from time to time. Okay. Okay, I have plenty of space. Coastlands, yes. Please give me something new. New feature, new something. Come on. Music is so good. Ah, the Cobalt Coastlands, a simple, lovely corner of Hisui. Sea and sky as far as the eye can see. What kinds of Pokemon await us here, I wonder? Water types or flying types, perhaps? Ooh, I simply can't wait to study them all. Now, I'm sure you're just as excited as I am to research this area's Pokemon, but let's not forget you have a mission accomplished. So, any questions before you get started? About Firespit Island. Firespit Island is an offshore volcano. You'll need to cross the sea to reach it. I'd advise you to speak to a fellow named Iskan. He's one of the Diamond Clan's wardens and will surely help you find your way. Sure. Irida, right? This ain't the same song I've been playing. That's all I can say. I do love the flute. It feels as if its tones carry to the very ends of space. But I am here, and so are you. I'm going to focus everything I have on battling you. Alright. Let's go. Ooh. Yep. Laters. I'm gonna try using a Shadow Ball. That was a crit. That's a little rough. Double quick attack is fine. What about I retaliate with a Drain Punch? Let's go. Oh, and I got soft boiled. Now I feel better. The world is vast and I am small within it. Thank you. Allow me to heal your Pokemon. Thanks. Alright, with you, I think I can be frank. Okay. I can't afford to look weak in front of the Diamond Clan's leader or your commander, but in truth, I sometimes wonder how I've ended up with the burdens I bear. You see, we have a warden in the coastlands, a lovely woman named Polina, but she tends to no lord or lady, and she will not raise a successor to fill the late lord's empty seat either. Some people have started to question her worthiness to be a warden at all. But Lena, that is to say, Paulina, or Polina, she's very dear to me, no matter what anyone might say. We were both in the running to become leader of the Pearl Clan. We strove to surpass one another, but she taught me a great deal, too. Having said all this, I have a favor to ask you. Please help her raise the Pokemon she looks after into a true heir to his father, the late Lord. With the help of your strength, I think our late Lord's heir would grow into a worthy successor. And if he succeeds, it should silence Lena's naysayers. I don't know of anyone I'd trust more to help than the person who helped the Pearl clan by quelling Cleaver's frenzy. You'll be able to find Lena up on the headland. Head down this hill, turn left, and you should find a slope leading up to the ridge. It's a Glameow. Yeah, I was hoping, again, if anybody knows, wants to just spoil it for me, when do I unlock outbreaks? Is that like an end game feature? Because I just want to know if that's something that's just going to happen throughout the game, or if I have to wait till I'm done for that. All picks. That is a big kitty. What is the name of that Pokemon? Perugly? I think it is. Hush now. Settle down. I'm Polina of the Pearl Clan, and who might you be? Ah, so you're that child from the Galaxy team. I heard how you aided Cleaver and Lilligant when none other could quell their frenzy. Your strength must be amazing, and yet you have such a gentle face. So what brings you to the Cobalt Coastlands? We have no lord here, much less a frenzied one for you to quell. Our previous lord was swallowed by the waves. He was rescuing his young pup that had been swept out to sea and ended up giving his life to ensure the pup's safe return. If you were to guess, which one of these Growlithe would you say is the previous lord's child? The small one? Oh, you have quite a good eye. This quiet, skittish Growlithe is a child of the previous lord. I have no doubt this little one has the potential to be a fine lord, but witnessing his father's demise has left deep scars in his heart. There are those who expect me to train him more strictly and force lordship upon him before he is ready, but I could never bring myself to do that. No matter what the rest of the Pearl Clan says, my mind is quite made up. I'll stay by this little one's side and let him live life as he wishes. So now that you know our situation, might I ask your purpose in coming to the coastlands? I'm here to help the heir. I appreciate the gesture, but I'm afraid this matter simply does not concern you. Well, I make for Firespit Island. Survey of Firespit, I see. There are rumors the place is haunted by strange shadows. You'll need the aid of a Pokemon known as Basculegion if you wish to cross the sea. You should speak to Iscan, a warden of the Diamond Clan. He should be able to help you. There's definitely something strange happening out on Firespit Island. Those shadowy figures are concerning, of course, but then there's also the odd lightning that came from that rift in the sky. Lightning is a sign that the heavens are angry. I worry that we may have offended Almighty Sinnoh somehow. In the past, Pearl Clan and Diamond Clan were locked in conflict over which side revered the true Almighty Sinnoh. Even if we've reached an uneasy peace, the true Almighty Sinnoh must be angered, because there are still those who worship a false image of it. But I digress, and I do apologize. Iskan lives on Apom Hill, just past Ginkgo Landing. I imagine you'll find him there. Wow. Okay. So, back the way I came, basically. There was a satchel for me to find, though. So, let's do that before I run off in the other direction. Somewhere around here. Here it is. I found it. I found it, Marge. Yoink. Norm's satchel. Goodbye. Goodbye, little ones. All these dang mothins. Gotta leave me alone, fools. Alright, so Basque Legion is gonna let me swim, I guess? Is that how I'm understanding that? Oh, Spheals. Walbrain could be pretty strong. Oh, speak of the devil. Floatzel. Speak of the devil and he will come. Oh, there's an Apom. This way. This way, and then a left. Volo, why are you here? Why are you here? In my face. On the hunt for some plates. So, I guess. I have like 7. Oh, 4? I guess I have in the QE count. 10 Pokemon that are said to have followed the ancient hero. The powers are supposed to have come from Almighty Sinnoh itself. Why would they seek to challenge Almighty Sinnoh then? Perhaps we'll get the answers when we say I have all the plates. I thought he was going to battle me again. I really only have 4? I guess so. I don't know why I thought I had more. Hello? Anybody home? Do I have a visitor? I'll be right out. Give me a moment. So, I'm Isken of the Diamond Clan. A Galaxy team member with a Celestica flute? Oh, you must be Brojenko, right? Have I done something to warrant your visit? No. Well, sudden visits give me quite a shock. I do hope you'll give me an advance notice in the future. So, why are you here? To visit Firespit Island. So you want to go to Firespit Island? Well, if you insist, then you'd probably need Basque Legion's favorite snack. That should help him warm up to you. But preparing his favorite... Oh, it's, more than a little difficult. More like an impossibly high hurdle. Or really, just impossible, if I'm being honest. How so? I'll tell you. I have the right materials, but then you see, this next part is something I could never manage. But you need to catch this one Pokemon that appears at night. Go on. You really want to know? You really don't value your own life, do you? It's d d dust Dusclops. Oh, even saying its name fills me with dread. So the materials for the food have to be imbued with flavor by Dusclops' dark pulse. That's the only way you can make Basculegion's favorite food, you see. Got it. Wow. Is everyone in Galaxy Team like you? Your nerves aren't just steel, they're titanium. It's positively frightening how, fearless you are. Just, I can't say it. Well, the Pokemon I need only has one eye and can be found wandering around Deadwood Haunt. Ah, Deadwood Haunt is the area that looks like a hand on your map. You'll know when you're there, when you find the wrecked boats. I try very hard to avoid those one-eyed Pokemon, so now I know a lot about them, you see. Would you like to wait here until night? Yes. Well then. Let's catch ourselves a Duskull. You. So I'm assuming I just have to go this way. Alpha Ambipom. That's a little rough. Hey, Celia. Problem. The problem is that I went the wrong way. My bad. There's nothing, no like steps I can jump up on this side to go to the other side. That's a little sucky. Alright, so this way then. I truly wish that the camera controls were just a little bit better. No. I'm not... I wasn't trying to run into you, it just kinda happened. Lady. Drift limbs. Alpha Golduck. Really? In like barely high enough water. Sure. Not even trying to be over here. I'm trying to go this way. Driflooms. Duskull. I see the Dusclops behind it too. If I Shadow Ball it, will it die? Yes. Oh. My bad. I didn't realize I was in battle with both of them. Is this just a really big Duskull? Or Dusclops? I'll use Draining Kiss, why not? Hex doesn't work against me. I actually came prepared for something? That's wild. Nope, it has another... Oh no, Shadow Ball is also a ghost move. I was gonna say, it has a move that can hit me, but apparently not. Well, since we're here anyway, you guys want to catch some more Dusclopses? and dust skulls and everything else in this area? Like I do. This time, I want to see if the Shadow Ball will knock this out. Nope. Cool. Pokeball. Cool. That little firework animation is like wonderful. Guys, wait. Oh, I'm so excited. Hold on. Where is he? Okay, there's Cyndaquil. Kulava. Okay, I'm done researching it. Guys, he's ready. He's ready. Do it. Nice. He's so derpy looking. I love him. Change moves. Was Hex the new move you got an idea for? I'll put it here. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Wait. Yes. I would have thought that, you know, usually starters have signature moves, right? So in my brain, I would have thought that the Hisuian forms would get a signature move upon level up. But maybe they get it later? That's cool. There's just crates you can pop with items in them. That's awesome. Yeah, just straight up free Pokeball in there. Which, like, does that even make sense that there's Pokeballs in the crates? Because, like, isn't the Galaxy team the only group of people that's, like, using Pokeballs? Alpha Chansey. Is this a static spawn? I don't know. Alright, I want to know. It's level 51. That's not good. That's crazy. Not bad. Again. Here comes another Giga Impact. Rough. There goes Blissey, my main. Let's send in Drifblim, since it should be immune to Giga Impact, right? And throw the Leaden Ball. Oop. Nope, it's angry. Oh no. That's scary. How upsetting. Use soft boiled? Like, come on. Okay. I'm out of here. Sorry, but like, that's just not... That's like not feasible. That Remoraid? That is Remoraid. Is that what's like attacking me? Hey, little guy. Just not gonna worry about you. Um... Super potion? You know? Alpha Chansey, though. That's crazy. It would have been a fun catch because of the fact that it was level 50 or whatever. But scary. Oh, it's daytime. I'm not going to get any more Dusclops to spawn, am I? Are these gatherable? No. I see. It's a Chatot. Boop, right in the forehead. Shaboop. Ayy. It did not stay in the ball. Sad times. Caught that one. Woo! I just need this one to turn around. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Don't feel like getting attacked. Sneaky breaky. There we go. Stay in the ball. Ayy. Did it. That's just how good I am. Stardust Tumblestone. What do you guys think is going to be under this rock? Something new, maybe? It's a freaking Geodude. More like lame dude. Really, Golduck? Can't you see I'm walking here? Actually, let me use this ridge to get on top of here. Alright. Do I need to have the Dusclops in my party to get the Basculegion thing done? No, right? I should be able to just do this. Guess it doesn't matter, right? You know what? I want the first one, because that one was the bigger one. And this game shows them at the size that they are. You really brought it? No, don't bring it out. Right. I guess I've got to do my part, seeing how determined you are to go to that island with Basque Legion. Usually I ask Polina if the Growlithe she takes care of can help me with this bit. But this time you need help since we're making the snack, so that you'll be accepted by Basque Legion. Once I give the signal, you have that dust bops of yours. Use its Dark Pulse. That thing is huge. 3, 2. No, it's too frightening. Could you get a grip? Right, so counting down to it just makes the anticipation and terror worse. Let's simply have you do it when I say go. And go. Wow. Spooky food. Okay. Ball of Basque Legion food. Both the aroma and the shape are perfect. It's the perfect ball of Basque Legion food. Let's make for Ginkgo Landing. We can summon Basque Legion there. Okay. And we're sprinting. This is basically going to be the last thing we get done today on the stream. Hey, Walbrain, come on, man. Read the room. Oh, hello, Rojango. I was just waiting for you. Hello, Iskan. Oh, Polina. I thought you said we shouldn't be seen together. I'm sure Bro can keep a secret. Besides, both I and the Growlithe pups were eager to meet with the great Basque Legion again. I see. Well, in that case, let me summon Basque Legion. The frickin' flute. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up and go. That sounds like a big fish. It is a big fish. Go on, bro. You can give the food to Basque Legion now. You threw the ball of Basque Legion food. Oh? The great Basque Legion. Oh, thank goodness. I was a little worried about whether Basque Legion would accept this favor. So, you should let Basque Legion hear you playing. And now we can swim. And now we can swim. And we got a new plate. Cool. Now you can ride Basque Legion. Congratulations. The 2 Growliths just eating at me is something. Polina, do you want to tell him? I mentioned to you before how the previous lord rescued his Growlithe pup. During that incident, Isken and Basque Legion saved my life as well. Since then, I felt a great deal of affection for Isken here. I truly adore him, but I know there are those who will speak ill of me behind my back. So I try to meet Isken where there are no prying eyes to preserve his reputation. Well, I was just doing what any decent person would do when I saved you. Perhaps, but nonetheless, after that day I found the strength to accept Growlithe as he is and not force him to become the next lord. And it was thanks to the courage you showed me, Isken. Perhaps we should save this discussion for another time, after all. These Growliths are something else. Oh my god. These three. It's Charm, Clover, and Coin. The Misfortune Sisters. Oh no. Me. Thanks for the Growlith, fools. We three can't live the kind of lives we want because of narrow-minded groups like the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. If we want to live freely in the great land of history, we need to have powerful Pokemon on our side. Don't worry, we'll make sure this pup grows up nice and strong. We'll even make him a lord for you. Let's take this mutt to our camp and get to work. No one will bother us in a place so miserably hot. Well, obviously, their camp is at the volcano. Why couldn't they just show a smoke bomb? Why did we have to cut away? This is an emergency, right? Yeah, I'll take care of it. Yep. Of course, I will do it. It's my job. Must save the people. Oh my god. Yes, I get it. Gotta go to the island. Press the start or A button when you're in the water. You'll still be able to throw items. And you can jump throw while you're on Basculegion's back. So... cool. Alright. Jet ski acquired. And that's going to be the end of today. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back on Thursday for some more of this. Have yourselves a good Wednesday. Take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. And I will see you soon. Peace.